transparency. This is super important because we need to have trust and accountability, and in that sense that there's some sort of security and safety. As we use AI and build models for our own projects, we want to make sure that we can explain how it works. That's why I go into the mechanics just a bit, at least, so that you can have a little bit of the language and framework for being able to explain how it works. This is one of the issues with AI at the moment, is that we have a black box challenge where, you input all the data and it shoots out an output that's amazing, but we're not really sure how it got there. All of these hidden layers, and it's really hard to explain. So a lot of data science, computer scientists right now are working very hard to create interpretable or explainable AI, so that we can have more trust in it and put more faith on it. But like we spoke about earlier with the biases, there are tons of algorithmic biases because base is programmed and trained on older data, unreliable data. Like Google uses Reddit, for example, for a lot of their data for their AI model, or, ChatGPT using the general internet. A lot of this is mathematical as well. An example would be Amazon used AI for years to hire people, and it was based off of the data they had, which was outdated and biased. And they were basing it off of their model, which was who they had in their facilities at the moment or in the past and what their skills were correlated with. So even during the hiring process, if it caught that the word woman was in it, the person was disqualified because it just wasn't probable based off of their data that this would be a hireable person. So how do we deal with that? Is it as simple as coding? Can I say, if evil true, then don't? It's not that simple, right? For so many deep philosophical reasons, because who says what is true and not true, what is evil, and who gets to dictate, right? What is fairness really, when there's so much context to consider? We spoke about reinforcement learning earlier, and this is that reward system I was talking about. I could neutralize man and woman, in this case with Amazon, so that they had an equal chance and that gender wouldn't be a determining factor. And that could be one solution, but it is, of course, a lot more complex than that. But what is true would be that you need diversity in the data, not just the people. It can't just be from all one source. And it's like you write a paper, you do some research, you don't want all of your research to be from one designer, one person, institution. You want to diversify it so that you can have a more thorough understanding of what's going on. So if in doubt, just diversify your resources, your sources.